Hello, it's Sarah Satchwell here with an easy makeup tutorial, a minimal makeup tutorial for summer specifically. I'm excited to dive into this. I'm using my Seint 3D makeup palette. These are cream products that are beautiful any time of year, but especially in the summer, they just give you the most beautiful dewy look. I'm excited to show them to you, and let's just hop right in. So first things first, I'm gonna start with brows. I'm using this, it's a cream product, color matched, like shade matched to me, so that it matches my skin tone, matches my eyebrows in this case. And the reason that I start with brows, and the first tip that I'm going to give you for any minimal makeup that you want ever, is to start with what is the most, like what makes the biggest difference on your face. What's the most like distracting thing to you when you don't have done? And like, so like what makes the biggest difference? Because if you want minimal, then we want small things that make a big impact, right? So I start with my brows. Maybe for you, that's your lashes or your lips or blush, eyeshadow, eyeliner, I don't know, whatever is like your go-to. If I could only pick one thing to have done, this is what it would be. Do that thing first, because if you do that thing that makes the biggest impact first, then you're gonna feel like you don't need as much elsewhere. You also, I mean, if you were to like get interrupted or something and have to leave, then you'd have like your most important thing done right away, right? And so in some cases, like you can't do that depending on what your most key piece of your makeup routine is. Like, I don't know, let's say it was, I don't know. Here's the thing, with this makeup, it all goes on in one layer. And so you can actually just pick like, oh yeah, here's my one favorite thing, and do it all in, like, you can just do that and then add on later because it goes on in one layer. Anyway, hope you get my drift. Brows are my number one thing, so I'm gonna start there. This is not gonna be an in-depth brow tutorial. We'll do another one of those later, but I'm gonna pause here, throw on this one, and then continue. For me, the next thing that's gonna make the biggest impact that I definitely want done is my bronzer contour defining situation, okay? In summer, you're maybe getting beautiful freckles or a little bit of a tan, and we want to accentuate those, but still give you definition and just highlight those wonderful, beautiful golden bronze things about summer. So what I have in my palette here, you can see they are well loved. This is a cream bronzer and a cream illuminator. So this illuminator has some shimmer to it, the bronzer does not. And you can see this is what happens when you've done this a lot. I kind of swirl my brush in between the two, and then I kind of start tapping it on here, tap it on up here, and I'll just do one half first so you can see what this is like. And it just, with that tiny bit of shimmer in the illuminator mixed with the bronzer, it's magic. It's what summer dreams are made of, and so it is always one of the first things, if not like, I mean, after brows, it's like the only other thing that happens in my makeup routine. So let's throw that on there and just see the difference. It got really low right there. We're gonna fix that. Ignore it. Okay, let's quick fix here. I'm just gonna take some of my foundation highlight color and put that on there. And I'm turning red because it's hot in this room, but can you see this is like just nothing, and here we've got some dimension, some bronzeness. So let's do that as well on the other side. I just tap it first to kind of spread out the product, and then blend it around. If you have never used a cream bronzer before, you are missing out. This is the shade Bella from Seint Beauty, and it's my favorite for basically everyone. If you've got really deep skin, then the shade Heat Waves is going to be for you, but basically everyone else can get away with and absolutely love Bella bronzer. So there is the second thing that is the most important to my makeup routine in summer. Okay, last but not least, let's address this redness that's happening. Maybe you've gotten a sunburn or you just have some natural redness, rosacea. I'm kind of gonna address redness and under eyes at the same time. Mine is all kind of happening in the same place where I can address one and get both. Perhaps your face is the same, or at the very least, I want you to notice how your under eyes are actually not as dark as you think they are. The thing that is causing your mismatch with, or what makes you think you have dark under eyes is just the color difference. So like on me, and I just covered it both up, but I've got like freckles right here, and really my under eyes are pretty light. So I put some of this cream foundation shade that is matched to my skin tone, and I put it just below my under eyes to kind of even out the dark freckling that's happening there. And then I can put it on some of this redness as well. I mean, I want my face naturally flushes. That's great. That's why we wear blush. But maybe I don't want it coming in quite as far. So I put some of that just right there. Then my under eyes get evened out. Stick some on my nose, why not? And I get red right here above my eyebrows too. I love this like spot treatment method with foundation. It's just so refreshing to look at your face and realize that you don't have to cover everything up. We want to like wear as little as possible everywhere in summer, right? And so it's nice to not have to cover everything up, and it's nice to look at your face and see like, oh, I really don't have as many problems as I think I do. So that's what I love about this minimal approach. I feel like cream makeup is the best for this because it just blends with your skin so beautifully. So it doesn't, like, you're not obviously only wearing makeup in part of your face. It's a really beautiful thing. So if you haven't tried cream yet, then I have to recommend that as well. And you can see in the description of this video how to get a custom color match from me so that you can have colors that perfectly match your skin tone. I would love to help you with that. Then, I mean, when we talk about redness, if you're me, we're going to be talking about these blemishes too, so I can stick a little bit of that on there to diminish those a little bit, just so that the focus here, we're getting rid of like, remember the small things that make a big difference. So when I address these small areas, my chin in general is just a little red, so we're gonna do that a little bit all over. When we address these small areas, they make a big difference, but we're wearing hardly any makeup. It's awesome. So bonus round, if you're feeling it, you could add some blush to this because like I said, we do naturally flush. And you can rock your natural flush. That is awesome. If you want to, beef it up a bit or extend it a bit, then add some blush. And I'm using the shade Boardwalk here. This is also cream. I'm telling you, creams are the best for summer. They're the best for every skin type. I love them and wear them all year round. So there is a quick minimal makeup routine that I love for summer. This is what I do on my face every single day these days. So if you have questions, leave a comment and I'll see you in the next video.